When I was 13 years old, I got very bad malaria. I was growing up in Vietnam in a small village. We didn't have electricity at all, no running water. We didn't have any medicine, so they used traditional medicine and pray and all kind of things. In fact, I was so bad, they just about ready to give up on me. Will let me to die until the UNICEF medical team came and give me the medicine, and that's how the UNICEF came and saved my life. It was very difficult for my mom and dad. Of course, you know that during the war as well. And I biked from my home to the city, that's where the junior high is. And one morning, I just about crossing the bridge and bullets kept flying by. One American soldier saw me and he said, "Stop shooting, the student crossing, the student crossing." And I just dodge and bike, run really fast and run through that, try to get to school. High school is a dream for me. In fact, I'm the only one in the village got to high school. Freshman year, if you fail your sophomore year, you get dropped. Basically, study like a survival skill, literally. In my senior year in high school, that's when I know that be my last year because I know that my parents couldn't afford to send me to college. I found the brochure for the National School for Social Works that UNICEF sponsor. Miracle, and I get accepted. With that school, I was able to continue my college. To me, back then, that school is like 5-star hotel. I never slept on a mattress before until I get to that campus. UNICEF is my savior. Beside my parents, UNICEF is the third member of my family. April 30th, when the fall of Saigon, the whole country is a chaos. But that's where I began to plan to escape from Vietnam. So myself and my older brother, along with 27 other people, we got on a very small boat and we escaped from Vietnam. We got in the ocean and a big storm came and the boat about to sink when 2 fishing boats came and rescued. We got to a refugee camp in Indonesia. I spent over almost 8 months before I found a sponsor in Duluth, Minnesota, and they brought me to Minnesota. I remember my motivation of came to this country. That's what my dream, my mom and dad, they said, if you ever made it out of this country alive, I want you to finish college. With that motivation, I said, no matter what, I had to study to go to University of Minnesota Engineering School, and it took me 5.5 years to get my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. You gotta reach out and help. And UNICEF is the tool for me to continue to do that for the rest of my life, to make sure that this organization continue to survive so they can help children around the world. On Thanksgiving, my daughter was here with her boyfriend, and I give her pretty new SUV, and I told her, this is the gift, but with a catch. Within 30 years, you have to pay back the equivalent value back to UNICEF. And she said yes, of course.